Hey everyone, I've got an announcement and a preview for you today. As you'll see, I'm going to be using my Fast Melt 3L, and that's a soap melter for melt and pour soap. I'm going to be using that in this project in this series I'm doing because it helps you melt a lot of soap at once. And so I'm going to be making a lot of soap at once because we're going to explore all the ways to add clays to melt and pour soap. Yes, you can add clays to melt and pour soap. That's the first question we're going to answer. Well, I just did. But we're also going to answer, how much clay can you put in melt and pour soap? How much can you add? Um, what kinds of clays can you add and why? Why would you even want to add clay to melt and pour soap? Well, I'm going to explore all of that in a whole series. We're going to make as many soaps as I have different clays. So, whatever clays I have, that's what we're going to be testing. We're going to test, we're going to push the boundaries on how much you can add, and we're going to see why you may or may not want to add more than just the typical 1 teaspoon per pound in your soap. We're going to kick off the series with rose kaolin clay. That's going to be our first video, and that's going to be this week, coming up Wednesday. So I'm going to alternate every other week with a different type of video, so you won't just get bored with a bunch of clay soaps in a row, because I am going to do several different videos featuring clay soaps and how to incorporate them into melt and pour soap. So, first one coming up is rose clay, as I said. After that, we're going to be looking at kaolin clay, other types of kaolin clay. We're going to be looking at Rasool clay, French green clay, also known as sea clay. We're going to be looking at bentonite. We're going to be looking at whatever else I can think of. Brazilian. What else do I have? And I may have more by the time by the time the series ends. I may have bought more and have a few more to add, because I know it's sometimes hard to know how much can you add, why would you add it, and some of the clays are different. You cannot add the same amount um, across the board of every clay. It just doesn't work that way because they behave differently. Clays absorb different amounts of water and or oil. So that is going to affect not only how you make your soap, but how it feels on your skin. So I hope you'll join us for this series, and I'm looking forward to helping you put some clay in your soaps. Thanks for stopping by. See you soon. Bye.